That rat all tied up in the bathroom stall?
Yes. Larry is contained. I hate to do this to him, but the evidence against him is enormous.
It's more than enormous. It's obvious. You know, better lock him up than trust our lives to him.
It'll be dawn soon. The morning crew will arrive. I suggest we just take turns watching until that happens.
Ooh, I'll go through.
Okay, let's talk to them.
Right. I'm gonna get some chicken. There you go. You know, I thought I was going to marry her. Not in the near future, but someday. I could see the wedding, how she'd want everything just so, and the flowers. Diane loved lilies.
I'm sorry, I really was.
Have you ever been in love?
I was. Once. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever met. It's funny, even before I told her I loved her, I always thought I knew. She wasn't perfect. No one's perfect. But there was always something about her that seemed endearing.
That is the most beautiful story I've ever heard. What happened next?
She forgot about me. She has great shifts. I'll go to her.
Theory? You know, and the entire time we've been working on set together, I've learned nothing about you.
Oh, really? Fancy that.
Where'd you come from? How'd you find yourself here?
Do you really want to know? Well, I was born by the seaside. My father, all-knowing in his wisdom, gave me two things every birthday. One, he'd give me a magnifying glass, and two, a wool cap.
What does that have to do with anything?
You see, my father knew I was meant for ruling out the bad in the corrupt world.
So he gave you a wool cap to fight bad goals?
No. You see, it was a carrying case for all my magnifying glasses. I couldn't afford boxes.
If you were so set on detective work, how did you become a
I'm the one telling the story here. Now, where was I? 47 years ago, I was born on the roof of a log cabin on a day that would be forever remembered in history.
Did someone die or something?
No. It was the day Pearl Harbor was bombed. Evidently after that, my parents called me a demon baby. So, as you can imagine, it was a pretty rough childhood. So many things happened, and let's just say I never was able to become a detective. So there I was, curbside, realizing that everything and anything I did was thwarted. And then it hit me.
What? What hit you? What did you realize?
Oh, nothing. A car ran into me as I That's actually a stroke of the face, really. You see, I'm a quick healer. So my broken wrist and fractured shin were almost completely okay by this 4th week. But the driver felt so bad about what had happened, he offered anything to make sure that there was no legal involvement. I found out he was in the movie business, so I asked him for a job. He enthusiastically signed me on as an extra, and I guess you can say the rest is history.
So that's the hocus pocus story you give me.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, out of everyone here, you seem the most suspicious. If we didn't already have Larry tied up, I would have figured you as the killer.
Me? Really? But I had no motive.
So you say.
No, really. I didn't have anything against her.
Yeah.
Your turn, pretty boy.
Great.
Well, actually,
I'm gonna go take a nap. Wake me if anything happens.
okay. So, that guitar of yours, have you played it long?
Yeah, I guess.
Interesting. What's your favorite song?
One where you let me sleep.
Oh, right. You know, my favorite song is the one with Susanna.
Oh, do you want to know how it ends?
Well, in the song,
It ends with you being quiet and letting me get
Oh.
rest.
Good night, Chris.
Good night, Arthur.
Sleep tight.
Don't let the dug bugs bite.
And if they do, grab a shoe and beat them till they're black and blue.
I'm not going to get any sleep anymore.
Oh no, I'll be quiet.
Sure?
Scouts on. Oh, don't like one? That one? I can do another scene. My head.
I can't believe it happened again!
What happened?
I trusted you, man!
What grounds do you have to accuse Chris?
Larry's dead! He's hung in his stall! The string around his neck, his guitar strings!
No.